DC just released today earlier a sizzle reel called, I think they called it the World Needs Heroes, and this is clips. So we're seeing clips from Black Adam, Aquaman, the new Aquaman movie, Batman, and what was the fourth one? The Flash. Yeah.
Flash, yeah.
Sorry. Wait, did I say Bat? Yeah. Yeah, the
Batman,
Batman
Flash.
and Flash. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was a cool reel. I didn't expect to it to drop today. So we're gonna play it for you here, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about it and give you our initial thoughts here. So if you haven't seen it, tune in and watch it. And if you have seen it, watch it again with us and we'll talk. And again, hit us up with the comments. Let us know what you think about it.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
My son dreamt of a better world. That's why he saved me.
You can go to any timeline, any universe. Why fight to save this one?
What could be greater than a king? A hero.
I just got goosebumps.
If we don't stand up, no one will.
Come with us. There's a glorious world out there, waiting for you.
Are you in?
Bam.
Look at that.
Bam.
What did you think of that?
All
what is
right.
your most anticipated of the four that we see there?
So, okay. My most anticipated after seeing this. So what impressed me the most is because we hadn't seen anything from it yet, is the Black Adam stuff in there. So we see The Rock, and we see him in the hooded Black Adam, and of course The Rock's just jacked, but seeing him with the costume on was great. But I'll tell you this, the showstopper for me was seeing and hearing Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. Oh my God, super cool. He looked good. It didn't look cheesy. And then when we see Hawkman with the wings spreading out, I was afraid that movie was going to look cheesy. So first impression was, man, that like super cool. Atom Smasher looked cool. So props to DC for these clips. Like they chose them well. They had the nice little sound bites. They're like, "Are you in?" Oh, I just got goosebumps. So there was some cool stuff in there. You're a Flash guy, Jesse. What did you think of that Flash costume?
I like it. It's different than the Grant Gustin one.
Yeah,
it's more of a. It looks a lot.
52.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. I think that movie is the second one I'm anticipating the most, but it's got to go to my man Batman. I can't wait for that movie. It just looks so good.
I'm glad you mentioned it. So the first couple trailers we saw for the Batman were very dark, but I gotta say I like these moments where we saw Catwoman talking to him. It just kind of added a little bit of another level for it to me. Like, so I'm like, okay, we're seeing something else. And lately, there's lots of interviews going around, and Robert Pattinson's talking about, he's like, hey, he said something along the lines of, I never heard that Batman was called the world's greatest detective, and you're really going to see that in this movie. And I'm like, I'm getting a little bit excited, and I don't want to be. I don't want to have too many expectations to be disappointed, right? But yeah, it looked really good. Even those Aquaman moments that we saw, like we all know that Marvel has trounced DC in the movies department, but DC still delivered some top quality stuff. I was a big fan of the first Aquaman movie. I thought it was fun. It looked great. Momoa did an excellent job, and I think we're going to get a more serious movie this time around and stuff. The Flash, we've heard all about all the different things they're tackling, and they even mention it in that little voiceover. Oh, you can go to any timeline. Why fight for this one, right? Interesting that we didn't see any of the other Flashes or Batmans. I thought maybe they would have dropped that because of how popular No Way Home is. They might have wanted to tease fans and say, "Hey, no, we've got this coming in down the pipe too." But yeah, man, what a cool reel. Like, the Batman stuff looks just intense. The Black Adam just looks just cool. And again, that's, I think, for the Black Adam, like, we knew they were going to bring in some of these characters from the Justice Society, but I just wasn't expecting it to look that good. So yeah, I'm impressed, pleasantly surprised, and I'm hoping that we can get to the theater to see some of these movies, because maybe that's going to be the difference. Seeing it on the big screen and being able to eat popcorn and just lose yourself is going to definitely add. So let's hope 2022 is a better year for that. Jesse, I want to ask, I don't know if there's anything, because of the clip was there anything that you didn't like from it? Like anything that made you kind of, jump back a little bit or step back a little bit?
No, I think they did a really excellent job with what they pieced together with
No,
showing
I think
just enough of each character, right? Like, so excited to see Pierce Brosnan. Like, I didn't think we were going to see him, and boom, he's there.
Yeah,
we see him floating in at first, and then he's holding
holding the helmet. Yeah, and he's got a great line. I will say the only thing that kind of threw me off a little bit was I was kind of hoping that The Rock would have changed his voice a little bit, because he's playing Black Adam. Like, I thought, like not more gravelly. I didn't want him to be like, "I'm Batman," but I just would have thought it would have been something maybe just a little bit deeper, because again, he's just sounds exactly like The Rock in every other role. So maybe we'll see it in different when it comes out and stuff. But yeah, other than that, wow, super excited for it. So let's hope that they can continue on this this path, and maybe we'll start seeing some competition between the DC movies and the Marvel movies.
I think if they get structure and they get some sort of continuity between DC's movies, I think they could do maybe just as well as Marvel, if not better.
Yeah,
right.
We'll
like
see.
if we get official word that there is a DCU, because I think they just said they're scrapping the Snyderverse, right? So if we get
that's up and down all the time. It's just like
if we get some sort of Justice League on screen, like we got the Avengers, I think it might be a little bit better than the Avengers we got. But
yeah.
Who knows?
And you know what? Marvel, a lot of people are saying that maybe Marvel, maybe with Endgame, because everything kind of wrapped up in a bow, that they now have to really start climbing and building back, because some people might have Marvel fatigue after 22 movies, right? Whereas I think some people are just like, they're waiting for DC to do. They're like, okay, come on, DC, get a home run. That you've gotten on base a couple times, but knock it out of the park. So maybe, because hey, listen, Batman movies draw in so many people and they've been good. So, maybe The Batman will bring us those things of like The Dark Knight or Batman, Begins. And that could just be the starting tracks to DC picking up some steam. But they do have to work with it, and they do have to work hard and earn it back. So yeah, hopefully you guys out there enjoyed that spot. You can let us know what you like the best in that trailer that we saw, and hopefully DC continues to dribble out little things for us to see. Not too much, because we don't want to see have the whole movie spoiled and stuff like that. There's so much content out there. As always, thank you for tuning in, and continue to check us out. Heroes World online. That is where you're going to find us. All kinds of content. And remember, please, if you can, like, subscribe, tell a friend, help us spread the word.